Did I believe it was going to get that bad? Me personally, I didn't believe that it would get that bad where the economy would come to a screeching halt, right? Which is already bad on the Watts community and surrounding areas. But when you take something like this, the coronavirus, and it just stops everything, for this community, it's like what we learned over the years, survival skills, to be resilient. Now it's like this is what we was kind of like prepared for all these years.
What happens when something like COVID-19 impacts an American community that was already struggling? In the case of the Los Angeles neighborhood of Watts, it's brought people even closer together.
What's this food gonna do for you?
On the bike, baby.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Watts is a neighborhood in south central Los Angeles. It struggles with unemployment, crime, and poverty. John Jones III has been a community activist in Watts for over a decade. He runs Eastside Riders Bike Club, a youth-focused cycling organization that works to engage kids, steering them away from gangs and drugs. But when COVID-19 shut down the economy, Jones mobilized his network to help feed his neighbors.
We are set up on the corner of Compton and 103rd every weekday, Monday through Friday. We get out there between 6 and 6:30 every morning and start cooking fresh pancakes, fresh sausage. We start feeding at 9:30 in the morning. So around 7 o'clock, 7:15, you see cars pulling up. You see people standing in line. We're on that corner for 3 hours in the morning cooking and getting ready. Those meals go in 15 to 20 minutes.
Jones and his team began serving breakfast in early March 2020. Originally, it was planned as a way to get a hot meal to the children home from school. But as the economic shutdown spread, demand grew. On their first day, they served 80 people. Nowadays, they can feed as many as 800.
Will do. $7.98, $99, $800 for the day.
Thank you.
You're welcome. See you tomorrow. And we're done.
We're seeing people not only in the Watts community showing up, but Compton, Linwood, all of those cities have pockets of low-income folks that hear about this. So people are learning about this through social media and a friend telling a friend and other people that's collecting data around COVID-19 where they can get resources.
Like most people living through the pandemic, Jones and his volunteers are concerned for their health. So even though they're interacting with hundreds of people each day, they do their best to be as safe as possible.
Every day, I try to make sure that the team that's coming out is going to be well prepared. Everyone is going to have masks, the gloves. When we get to serving time, we have a team that's out there making sure folks are following the rules of staying 6 feet apart.
The meals are paid for through donations, and Jones says his organization has enough money to keep feeding the public until at least the end of May 2020. But he hopes to keep it going through the summer.
A mother came up to us. She lost her job. She's been in that line every morning getting a meal for 2 weeks. She came with $50 and she said, this right here is because you guys fed my family every morning for the past 2 weeks. But when you're talking about the community, talking about the people in the community, mothers like that who had a job and was struggling already, now she don't have a job and she's struggling even more, but she still find it in her heart to give back, to keep things going, because she knows someone else that's doing worse than her. That's what we're talking about when we're in a community like Watts. You got people who don't have anything, but they still find it in their hearts to give back.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.